just need time.
Yo, what is up, everybody? It's FreshMode Studios here, back in the NBA 2K20 build video, and today we're gonna be going over the best Playmaker build in 2K20 in my opinion. I got two builds for you, and the first one here, we're gonna be starting off with, I believe, the pure Playmaker. Not as close to the pure Playmaker as you can get in this game. So obviously, not too many people are thrilled with 2K20. The build system had a good start, and then running 2K lied. Y'all know what happened. So we're gonna be doing a couple of the best builds. I got a lockdown, sharp, slasher. I did already the stretch big, and I think that's all I'm gonna be doing. And I'm gonna be hopping into player builds. This one is that one you guys were just on. I believe that was the build I made. It was a playmaking slasher, and I made him like 6'5" to get the 90 driving dunk, something like that. So we're gonna be going with pretty much a pure Playmaker, at least it's for mine, I believe so. So we're gonna get a lot of those finishing, what do you call these things? Attribute upgrades. So potential attribute upgrades, I should say. So we're gonna, it depends on how many badges you want to do. You can mess around with this. I'm just kind of showing you guys what I, kind of think would be best. It really depends on personal preference as far as what you want to do. So we get basically 15 finishing, 15 shooting, and you get about 30 playmaking. So that's pretty darn nice. And then unfortunately, like defense, the way I do my builds, I'm always stuck with that one defensive badge. I can never get more than one, it seems like. So you can mess around with that defense however you want. You're only going to have pretty much one badge on defense. And I would just recommend, if you're, of course, being a point guard, you probably just go with clamps or, something like that on the perimeter. So 15, 15, and 30, so we're looking at about 61 badges on this player, so that's pretty darn good. With 95 speed, 95 excel, and 75 vertical, not too bad. Along with 79 driving dunk, you're gonna get some decent dunk animations with that as well. 15 shooting badges, 75 3. You get yourself a good jump shot, and you'll be set. So mid range is up at 80. This is definitely a solid build, and with 95 ball control, you can be dribble it for quite a long time. And you won't lose the momentum, whatever you're looking for. So 6'5", you don't really lose a whole lot if you want to go that tall. I would recommend going, I think 6'5" in 2K20, 6'5", 6, anywhere between 6'4" to 6'6" is probably like the best build for anywhere the shooting guard, small forward, or point guard position. I know it would be a little bit small for a small forward, but if you're not making, a center or something, or a stretch four, then I would definitely recommend being in somewhere in that range. You get usually, the better attributes. You don't lose a whole lot. You can gain some depending on, what you're at. But going up to 6'4", you get some more post moves. You don't lose shooting at 6'5", and you also don't lose dribbling. So I see no problem with going with that. So I was just trying to mess around, see if I could find, a way to get another defensive badge. If you want to lose some finishing, if you went all the way down to like 10, you might be able to get some of that defense. Like I said before, it depends on how you want to split it up. But trying to get that standing dunk to be at 40, because you need a 40 standing dunk to actually be able to do standing dunks. So at 6'5", you can do that. You lose a little mid-range, you gain post moves, you gain a lot actually on defense. So no problem doing that. And then if you want to go ahead and raise your weight up a little bit, not a ton, but I recommend a little bit to get a little more strength. You're going to lose a little lateral quickness, but you can do that, or you can leave it at minimum, or not minimum, but standard. So wingspan, I wouldn't see a problem with going a little bit smaller here. Being 6'5", you can go a little bit smaller, and you get up to 78.3, which is huge. So 77, I think, is perfect. You get a little more, actually more strength for having smaller arms, interestingly enough. But with that 74 vertical, you use 94 excel, you're gonna be flying around the court, and you'd be chucking some threes. I think this is actually probably maybe a build I should have made instead of my slash. I mean, you do have 80 driving dunk. The thing I wanted contact dunks, like the 90 driving dunk, contact dunks, elite ones. So that's why I made that slasher. So if you guys ever want to check out the slasher that I made, it's basically the one I'm going to be doing in the next video. I believe so, something like that. So although I believe I might have made it a shooting guard instead of a point guard. So slashing playmaker, somehow similar to D'Angelo Russell, Kyrie Irving. I would disagree with that, but I think that's definitely more of just a pure playmaker, something like that. But I guess I could see D'Angelo Russell, something like that. So obviously not known for his 80 driving dunk, but another one you could do is you could do something like a playmaking sharp, or try to recreate that. You could also do the finishing one, which wouldn't be a bad option either. You could yeah, I wouldn't recommend doing anything like pure sharp like that, but this is another one you could do. It's one I'm gonna show you guys real quick. It's the typical play sharp that's been in the game for the past few years. So you just go ahead and add all the those attributes up, and those are pretty much the two builds I got for you. Now the one is just more of a pure playmaker that has solid shooting attributes and solid drive. I think that's probably the best all-around build. It is just an average playmaker, but it gets the job done. Being 6'5", you have a little bit of height. For some people who might go a little bit smaller, and you have really good ratings too. So you also get a fair amount of good badges. I said 61 badges, something like that. So you get on that grind, your player's gonna be set. So if you're trying to remake a player, whatever the case may be, I probably should put out these videos a while ago. Finally, just getting to them now. Trying to do as many build videos as possible before the end of 2019, so that way I don't just put them out like last 2K19. I put them out in the summer. So everybody was done making their builds, of course. Everything, everybody had 99, so they don't really make a whole lot of difference there. But here, with 88 speed, 87 excel, with 84 3-point shot, that's going to also go up quite a bit. So you can raise your weight up a little bit and gain some interior defense. Lose a bit of lateral quickness, but maybe you just want to stay at 195 there. And minimizing to 76 wingspan gets you up to 88.3, and is that 89 ball control, I think. So that works. You can go playmaking here, and you're going to make an offensive threat. So either way, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, go ahead and drop a like for more content. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.